Hey fellow Vault Dwellers, it's Angry Turtle, and today I have for you brand new build, Dr. ZORBO, the true Disintegrator. It is a dedicated build for the latest weapon, Alien Disintegrator. And without further ado, let's jump into details. First, quick look on special distribution before application of legendary perks. If you need to copy it exactly, it's in here. Now, the legendary perks that we are using with this build, the most important is the follow through, and I recommend maxing it out first. Then we have funky dots for extra poison resistance. I found it very useful on stealth builds, as you can be accidentally hit by poison in many scenarios, therefore I do recommend using that. Now for the special, we have extra agility, luck, endurance, and intelligence, but don't be worried about that too much. If you are lower level, you can easily cut this build down to your available special, and I will tell you exactly what you can cut down. Let's go into perks. Now, perks. And first, if you need to cut down on perks, you can easily reduce the charisma. All you really need is strength in numbers, that's the necessary one. And endurance can be cut down as well as much as you need. Although keep in mind, cutting down on endurance will make you die quite a bit more often. Now the perks I choose for this build. Under strength we have Trawling Pharmacy to be able to carry a little bit more of the chems. It's not necessary if you don't want to carry too many stims with you. You can cut down on strength as well. And important ones, Perception. Rifleman max out, Tank Killer max out, then there is Expert and Master Rifleman max out, and Concentrated Fire max out. It's a little bit different than what I do normally. As you can see, there is no Ground Pounder, but that's because this weapon is different in itself. It does not need Ground Pounder for anything, therefore it's not in here. After that we have Endurance. I noticed with patch 33 it's way easier to die, therefore there is 12 Endurance even though it's a stealth build. Trust me, you want this extra Endurance with patch 33, therefore Life Giver, Chemfent, Fireproof, and Rejuvenated is being used in here. Rejuvenated is not a great perk, but as I wanted to have at least 12 Endurance, I put it in here. Under Charisma we have Party Boy for accuracy with Sweetwater Special Blend, Inspirational for extra experience, Strength in numbers as it is recommended to be on a team even when playing solo, and Tenderizer to increase your damage. After that, Intelligence, there is just 6 points, and there is Nerd Rage, and batteries included. If you need to farm a lot of experience, I do recommend to use different loadout with much more intelligence, but for performance with this build, just 6. After that, agility, and we have Action Boy in here. It's not necessary if you will have like AP refresh on your armor. I don't, then I equip Action Boy. Covert Operative for more damage. Sneak to do not get detected. Escape Artist. It's necessary for sneaking, allows you to go back into sneaking if you get detected, as well as remove the noise from moving. Then that's the necessary one. And Adrenaline, and there are 2 options in here, either max out Adrenaline or rank 4 Adrenaline combined with Gunfu. At this moment there are some weird things going with VATS, then I'm trying to play with max out Adrenaline, sometimes with 1 rank Gunfu and Adrenaline rank 4. I hope a lot of this stuff is just temporary bug due to servers being overwhelmed, but who knows. Then those are your options. After that we have Luck, and here we have Bloody Mess for even more damage. Yes, it is a full damage build. We have Grim Reaper Sprint for everyday runs. But if there will be a boss fight, I do recommend equipping better criticals max out instead. But that's only for 2 bosses, Scorchbeast Queen and Mr. Error. Apart from that, Grim Reaper Sprint way better. Serendipity to avoid this accidental damage. Curator for your bubbleheads. Star Genes to keep mutations. And Critical Savvy to get crit every second shot. That will be the loadout. Now let's jump into mutations. And mutations with this build: adrenaline reaction to increase your damage, bird bones to increase your agility and reduce the fall speed and damage, eagle eyes to increase your accuracy and crit damage, herbivore as easy food from plants is the best food for every sneak build, and that's like a must. Herd mentality, as we'll be playing on the team. Marsupial, we want to jump as high as possible always, and speed demon for the reload speed and movement speed. Now let's see the gear. First category, weapons. And what I do recommend, one version of the 2-shot. Whatever you will get, 2-shot is important, as we want to use this one for freezing enemies. When you need to freeze enemies, cryo receiver on your disintegrator, and 2-shot as legendary prefix. Then, for the boss fights, quad with faster fire rate. And here, faster fire rate is extremely important, because faster fire rate bonus always count from weapon base fire rate. And high-powered receiver reduce the fire rate by a lot, but thanks to fire rate from legendary effect being counted from a default value, you are getting way more than 25%. Almost like double the fire rate. I will show you quickly here. That's my instigating without the extra fire rate, and fire rate is 13. With extra fire rate, it's 22. Therefore, it's pretty clear why is it so important to get this extra fire rate. And the same situation with quad. Quad as well quadruple the base amount of ammo. High-powered receiver greatly reduced amount of ammo, but quad adds way more. And last weapon, instigating VATS hit chance. That's for everyday runs, 1 shot per enemy required. I will show you in practice how this works. But first, armor, any type of unyielding. Whatever unyielding, it doesn't matter what, just a full set of unyielding. If you really want the best one, then go for something with bonuses to sneak, like covered scout unyielding set. But any will work, any unyielding set. About apparel, of course, Dr. ZORBO outfit is recommended for the best results. High capacity backpack, that's what I'm using to carry more, although you can use any backpack. And shielded flannel is one of the options. You can use any, like if you would need more luck, if you'll be below 30 for luck, just use shielded vault jumpsuit. And now let me show you this build in action, but first, just a quick showcase, the ammo capacity instigating versus quad. Instigating, my full ammo capacity is 6. If I change to quad, it's 81. That's why for this particular high-powered receiver, the quad is the way to go for the boss fights. But for everyday use case, instigating with extra VATS accuracy. And here we go for the headshots. As you can see, I'm slightly below killing them with 1 shot, but that's okay. We just need to get some stacks. We just need to get some stacks, and they will die in 1 shot. And I like the sound. I like the sound. It's really different than anything else and enjoyable. It's almost there. We're almost there. Now? Yeah. Now we have damage to 1 shot. And that's the point. That's the point of this instigating. 1-shotting level 100 super mutants in VATS is super satisfying. No gunfu, and everything seems to be working perfectly fine in VATS, as you can see. This quick entrance to the VATS, quick annihilation, quickly out of VATS. It's perfect as long as they die. If something happens and they do not die, then maybe that's not perfect, but I only had this bug like twice. Usually they die. Okay, I will pick it up. There will be a lot of complaints if I don't again, then I am picking this up. Let me show you other weapons on different enemies. Let's try to freeze something. Let's try to kill something. Now let's find Myrlu Queen, and hopefully I will be able to show you how fast I can kill her. Yeah, that's the situation. Like, I supposed to kill it, but yeah, the VATS. The VATS is having some issues sometimes on patch 33. Where is the queen? Yep, I can hear her. Okay, she's here. Now we use my quad. Aiming for... What are we aiming for? Think spouts will be the best. Okay, let's see. How well will it go? Don't eat me. Ah, VATS exit. Stop exiting VATS. That's happening way more often since the patch, but yep. She's dead. I think the performance is really good. She's a tanky enemy, and I managed to kill her quite quickly with the DISINTEGRATOR high-powered quad with faster fire rate. Now, what I need to show you is the freezing effectiveness. The freezing effectiveness of the two-shot. For that, we need a Scorch Beast. Okay, we are swapping for our two-shot DISINTEGRATOR, and we try to freeze this legendary Scorch Beast. The problem is, projectiles are slow. Without VATS, when the target is moving, it's really hard. Oh, actually, aliens are helping me. Okay, look at that. You see the freezing power? How I slow her down with just a couple clips. Oh, they found me. No, no, don't do that. They poisoned me, but my poison resistance helped. Yeah, fight each other. Don't fight me. Whoa, what? Did Scorch and Scorch Beast just annihilated aliens? I think that is what happened. Let me freeze her a little bit more. Look at the freezing. She's barely moving. Freezing is really good. I'm trying not to do any criticals as I want just the freeze. Yeah, this two-shot for freezing, it is good. It can kill too, but it's mainly for freezing. You see, they did some damage to her, but some damage was rejected by the server. I don't know what's going on exactly. Consistency of damage is not the best. Headshot and finish her off. And my VATS dropped and finishing without VATS. Here you go, slow Scorch Beast. And what's going on in here? There's still combat going on. Yeah. Sometimes damage is going back on this patch. You're supposed to kill, but then they suddenly heal like this guy. You see? He's supposed to be dead, and... What is that? That's a new bug with VATS. I hope it will be fixed quickly. But generally, this build is awesome, and this bug is happening way less if I use my instigating. Uh-oh. Who's there? See, like, I don't know why, but instigating is not causing this bug so much. Have no clue. Yeah, instigating works better. Alright. I think that will be everything that I have to show about this DISINTEGRATOR build. I hope you enjoyed this action. I'm not sure if this build is good enough to solo Mr. R, but I would certainly try at some point and let you know. Let me know what you think about this build. I think this weapon fits Mr. ZORBO perfectly, and with all the damage perks, he can actually disintegrate those enemies. And now, as always, thank you all for watching, and see you all in the next one.